more commentary on one of my games. So this is a black control deck. Pretty proud of this. Does some unique things with treasure tokens here that allow me to get Toxtrill the Corrosive out pretty fast. Now, despite that, he didn't come out too quick this time. But the goal here is to have as many treasure tokens as possible, as quickly as possible, so you can get him out with using those swamps and those treasure tokens together. So my opponent ends up playing life gain +1/+1 counters, and it's pretty good. This guy's got a pretty good deck. A couple times I thought he had me. So I gotta pull out some more Shambling Gas. And when they die, I create a treasure token. So back to those again. There's also the option to do a -1/-1 if they die, but I always go for the treasure token. So here I'm fearing that I'm going to run out of steam. I'm kind of scared, so I foretell this spell so that I can scry using it later. Hopes of scrying into something that I can use as an answer. This got very scary right here. That Bloodthirsty Aerialist, it got big really fast. Okay, so here comes that. I'm going to go ahead and kill it with Poison the Cup. And scry 2. Boy, am I glad I did. Look at that. That would have been terrible. So here we go. More 1/1s coming at you. He doesn't really care because he's gaining so much life. So here we go again. Another Bloodthirsty Aerialist. And I'm going to take it out again. This Diabolic Intent to sacrifice a Shambling Ghast and get an answer. Because I was really starting to get worried here. You can see me kind of debating on what to grab. I think about Toxtrill, I think about Hero's Downfall. I'm like, let me go with Meathook Massacre. So I didn't cast Meathook right away, and I'm actually glad that I didn't. Because some crazy stuff happens here in a minute that makes these power and toughness go up. Okay, so I'm down to 6. He's up to 22. And one would think this is over, right? Well, stay tuned. I pay all the way up to 4. Clear the board. Just wipe it all. I get my treasure tokens for my Shambling Gas. Meathook does a little bit of damage because my creatures died. I considered foretelling that spell, but I didn't want to waste the treasure tokens. Here's another one of those angels. Man, this thing is tough. Especially when you add that Shadow Spear to it, immediately turning into a 4/4 with Trample, Lifelink, and Flying. Man, left me no other choice but to use this without foretelling the spell. So in a minute here, we both end up top decking. Now, there goes Meathook Massacre. Comes Deafening Silence. Oh, I drew a land. Yay! Very useful. Got scared again here with a Johnny's Pride Mate, giving those +1/+1 counters when you gain life. Here's another land for me, not much of an answer. Down to 6, I was very worried. So here's a Toxtrill. This is what I've been waiting for. Alright, and on end step, there goes the -1/-1 counters. Slime counters. When a creature with a slime counter dies, I create a 1/1 slug. Here's a Johnny's Pride Mate, man. With lifelink and trample, I'm scared. I forgo attacking, hoping that the -1/-1s will be enough. They are. Here comes a slug. See, I've got a little army built up over here now, so I'm starting to feel a little bit better. But this Dawn of Hope, that's an interesting card as well. Starts to give him 1/1 white soldier creature tokens, but this does end up benefiting me more than him. Okay, here's a Meat Hug Massacre. Watch this. I pay 0. I do this because my Decayed Zombie will die. Anything that dies on my side of the board is going to take down his life total. So here comes another slug for me. Another Ajani's Pride Mate. So he said a good game here. I didn't respond because I was very focused, but at the same time, I don't quite know why. He was very ahead of it, and I don't know if he maybe thought the Ajani's Pride Mate was going to take me out. So once I realized I hadn't responded, I chose not to respond because I didn't want to seem sarcastic or anything. So I just kept playing. So I actually made a misstep here. I should not have attacked with the Ghoul Caller. That was a poor choice because he creates the 2/2 Decayed Zombie every turn. I was going to feed into my Meat Hug Massacre. If he would have blocked that, I think he would have done much better. So here, me not attacking with Toxtrill was a very good decision. The Ozolith. That is a very good card. That has to do with +1/+1 counters. When a creature dies with them, it gets put on the Ozolith, and you can put it on other creatures later. So the Ozolith can be very, very overpowered in the right circumstance. And because his deck is dealing with a lot of +1/+1 counters, I was once again very scared. Here, Hero's Downfall. He had a slime counter on him, so here comes another slug. But the Ozolith gets those +1/+1 counters. Of course he places them here, why wouldn't he? If they tie with the corrosive, we have the -1/-1s. Bring out another Shambling Ghast. That's my last one. Swing out this time, doing as much damage as I can. That's my black control deck, guys.